technology today is more or less cheap enough for everybody to have access to it, which means that basically anyone can start a startup today from a technology and a financial perspective. But that doesn't mean that everybody knows how to build a tech company and make it global. And there's luckily plenty of people around in Belgium that want to share that expertise. That's why it's sometimes necessary to have an event like this, where they all gather under one roof, making sure that they get out of the building with 20 business cards in their pocket of people that they want to call tomorrow.
Let's compare the startup scene today with the startup scene 10 years ago when I started. Back then there was no startup scene. What we see today at Tech Startup Day, I saw it like 5 years ago in Silicon Valley. And that's a good thing. That's a sign that the Silicon Valley spirit is starting to bloom here in Belgium too.
Entrepreneurs came to share their experience and all the topics and all the points and all the pillars in the business model that they are working on, and also explaining what was tougher or difficult for them when building it and when launching their business. So it was a really nice sharing moment.
And it really started with the effort that Karen talked about, the Startup Manifesto.
The Belgian Startup Manifesto was launched here at the event last year, and it's basically a summary of what entrepreneurs from the community think are good proposals to improve the entrepreneurial climate in Belgium, ranging from educational aspects and digital skills aspects to policy making and tax legislation, for example.
Very short time period gave us a first plan that was implemented in July already. So for me, this was really the start of everything. And I'm happy that the work continues, and I'm really happy to continue having this grassroots input from the startup scene in Belgium.
New this year is the Tech Startup Day Awards. It's a competition where we allow a number of the really local technology champions to compete for this prize in 4 different categories. For them to have this opportunity to pitch in front of this type of audience is quite important, and at the same time being endorsed for the fact that they are indeed top of the bill here in Belgium.
Next lesson, and watch out for isolated islands, get everyone involved. This is an important one. I was talking about lessons that I've learned through scaling in Europe, because sometimes we think that Europe is one market, but it is really not one market. Every 1,000 kilometers you have different rules. It's really interesting.
The main advice I would like to share is just do it. Start, go for it, and see for yourself. I think there is the opportunity is huge.
My main advice to young startup would be to focus on product market fit and don't try actually to scale your company or your service or your product before you're convinced that you've reached product market fit. You're just going to waste time and money and energy.
Try, experiment, try again, fail, try again, fail, try again, and eventually you'll get there. I think that's one of the key takeaways that every entrepreneur here is saying.